Hi, this is Stan Bush.
Hi, this is Stephanie Calvert.
This is John Payne.
This is Jack Hughes.
Hey everyone, this is Britt Lightning from Vixen.
Hi, I'm Carrie Stevens.
Hello, I'm Kofi Baker.
And you're listening to Play That Rock and Roll.
So my favorite album of yours is Cool Kids. I love your early stuff. The first two records are, actually no, the first three records are truly a really nice run. I enjoy those a lot. So can you take me back to the days of putting Cool Kids together? Like, what do you remember about those sessions?
We did it down at Criteria in Miami.
Oh, nice.
Which is a legendary studio.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about it until we got there, and I started finding out who had been there before, and you know, like Layla was recorded in Studio B.
Oh yeah.
And what was cool was we were, I can't remember I think we were Studio A. Studio B was Tom Dowd's studio, and he was there while we were there. Like, we were recording, and I got to meet him.
Oh, nice.
And then I meet these people, and then I go back and find out who they are, because I'm not sure. And it was so cool. Like, I forget what he was working on, but while we were meeting Tom Dowd, in the entrance of Studio B, Gary Rossington and his wife came to talk to him about doing their next record. And so I got to meet Gary Rossington at the same time, and then it was mind-blowing. And then one day we're sitting in the lounge in the lobby, and all three Bee Gees walk in.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and they're just milling around, and they're hello.
Yeah, with the Aussie accents. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. But what was your reason?
Well, just take me back to those days of putting that album together.
Well, one thing, it was in a great location.
Yeah.
And then we would run around. Atlantic put us up in this big mansion on Biscayne Island, and so we had a nice house, and there was a pool out back, and then a dock right, so other than recording, we'd run around, we'd go out and stay out all night. There was this club called the Tree House. They stayed open all night. So that was our hangout. And at the time, there was this band called The Kids.
Okay.
Playing down there, and the guitar player was Johnny Depp, and it was like a rockabilly band.
Oh, okay.
This is before his
Johnny Depp. Wow.
Before his acting career.
Yeah.
So we made friends with those guys, and Johnny came to the studio one day. Well, we were in the middle of recording Restless Blood.
Oh, no, okay.
And he sat there and watched us. And I became friends with him for a while. I lost contact with him because before cell phones or anything like that. So, once we left town, I didn't see him again until, I don't know, sometime in the mid-'80s.
Okay.
But when we got done recording that record, there was this venue, the Button South. It was like, I think it used to be a Boros. Johnny Depp's band was playing. And so we went down there and asked them if we could get up and do 3 songs.
Okay.
So they let us get up there on their gear. And so I played through Johnny's 50-watt Marshall, and I used his he had a 56 Telecaster.
Oh.
And cool. Man, the sound is so good.
Yeah.
But we did 3 songs and then got off the stage.
Well, that's awesome, man. Do you ever see him doing the Hollywood Vampire stuff in more recent years? They need to get you in that band. That's what I want to see.
I do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's real cool.
Yeah, it was funny that, what was that movie, Cry Baby?
Oh, yeah.
Waters movie.
Yeah.
They filmed it in Baltimore, and one night at Hammerjacks, all the Stray Cats were playing,
Okay.
and we all went down to see them.
Yeah.
We knew the Stray Cats. We had the same management.
Okay.
Well, around that Cool Kids time, we went backstage, and there was Iggy Pop, Johnny Depp, and who said porn star?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, the famous one, Ron Jeremy.
No.
Oh, okay.
Female.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, that's a hell of a story.
So that was the next time I saw Johnny Depp since Miami.
Well, that's a reminder that the '80s were the best time to party. That stuff.
Then I got to meet Iggy Pop, and it was so cool because Iggy Pop mentioned "Don't Close Your Eyes," and it was just when it was starting.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, oh,
yeah,
good song. It was one of our songs.
We want